Hello and welcome to your YIN yoga practice today. Today this practice is dedicated to filling up your cup so that when you serve and give to others, or even when you're simply interacting with the world around you, you have this feeling that you have this overflowing energy that you can give rather than feeling drained by that output. Allow yourself to really draw from this practice, receive, fill up your cup, fill up your heart. And the way we'll be doing that today is by working with this flow of energy or wind of energy in the subtle body called prana vayu, which is this inflow, this inhalation energy that comes when we open up, when we focus on the in-breath, and when we focus this attention on receiving. So we'll start today in a supported fish. You will need some props for this practice. It doesn't need to be these official yoga props. Something resembling a bolster, so either a cushion, a few rolled up or folded towels, or a pillow will be great. And then something resembling a yoga block, and you can even just use a second pillow today. But that might also be some sort of heavy book or piece of Tupperware. In your supported fish, you'll want your bolster-like prop under the back of your heart. So just where your bra line is, or where it would be, nestle yourself over that prop so your shoulders can relax back and then your head can land on this prop. That is something like a block. It can also be another pillow. Arms can open wide, or they can come to a cactus shape with your elbows bent. And you can either keep your knees bent here if you have a sensitive lower back, or you can extend your legs long ahead of you, heels landing on the earth. And looking for this sense of widening and opening through the front of your chest, shoulders, maybe the arms. But some sense of support in the back of your head so your throat doesn't feel too open right at the beginning of practice, unless that's what you're looking for. And take a moment to consciously settle your body into this yin shape that is intended to feel. You're intended here to feel sensation, but in an effortless way where you can really let go of your grip. So finding some heaviness through the legs, whether they're bent or extended. And the pelvis rooting down, releasing its grip. Belly soft as there's that gentle pull through the skin at the front. Backs of the arms nice and heavy, the hands effortless, palms softly open. Back of your head heavy, relaxed. And let the space of your eyes settle, like the ears are pulling the skin and the muscles around the eyes apart, settling and dripping away towards the earth. Let your tongue fall away from the roof of your mouth as your jaw relaxes completely. And then let your attention rest at this soft, open heart. Noticing what's here for you today. Without judgment. Let this be a place for your heart to receive from a place of honesty, maybe vulnerability. And starting to draw your inhalation from belly to heart. On the exhalation, you might visualize or sense the breath traveling from your heart out through each arm and landing in the palms of your hands. Inhale draws from belly up to the heart. Maybe there's a pausing at the top. Exhale, spreading out towards the hands. Clearing out and nourishing this energetic heart line. Using this breath and this visualization of where it travels as your anchor for your mind. Noticing when it's wandered away. And giving yourself this gentle inner permission to just be here. Be with your heart, your body as it receives. Let go. Taking 3 last breaths here, belly to heart, holding the breath in the heart space, feeling that energy there for a moment, and then releasing, spreading to the hands. To come out, you might bring your hands to the back of your head. Gently support chin to chest, and you can either roll to one side or come up through a seat. Set your props off your mat so that you can recline back into a rebound on your spine, fully neutral. Legs might stay bent or extended long into corpse. Hands might be on your belly, even on your heart, or by your sides. Feeling the back of the heart grounded. Feeling into any subtle sensations, the after effects of the shape in the arms, the shoulders. Maybe in the belly, a sense of greater softness from when you first arrived. Watching as your body intuitively, wisely receives that shape, processes and digests that input into its cells. Mindfully rebend your knees. rolling to one side. And then slowly make your way up towards a seat. Then you'll bring your bolster to the top edge of your mat again, almost like you're setting up for supported fish, but without that block. And again, this can be any other prop you have. You'll have your left shin forward and your right shin out to the side in this deer shape. Make it comfortable. You might have a blanket or something else soft under a knee or foot if it's kind of lifting off the earth. And then you'll have your bolster a few inches away from that left hip and start to drape the left side of your body over there. So your armpit is kind of over the bolster, out from under it, but you have the side of your heart, the ribs melting down. You can hold your head up with your left hand, or you can let that left ear fall down towards the shoulder as you extend the arm, or that can be bent as well. From here, your right arm can be down by your side, resting on the hip. It can be bound behind you towards the left side waist. Or the final option is to let that right arm melt up and overhead if that feels okay in your shoulder. I quite like here to have that top arm bent, just with the hand supporting the head slightly behind me. Then as you arrive, take a little shift through the hips forward and peel the left side of the heart up a little. You might shift the right ribs underneath you. Right side of the heart up, left ribs underneath you, pardon me. And settle in. Feeling this gentle opening of space between the ribs on the right side body. Allowing the left side of the heart to really ground and receive the support of the prop. Let all effort go in your face, in your legs. And just allow yourself to be present to sensation. Notice if your mind has wandered away, your energy traveling away from yourself. And see if you can gently just call it back in. Each time you do so, you're deepening this capacity to remind yourself that you are the priority here. That you can just be with your heart, be with your body for this moment in time. Allow your cup to steadily fill. Three last slow breaths.
feeling the space created at the top of the inhale, the stillness at the bottom of your exhale. And then if your right arm is overhead, slowly draw that down. Bring the hand to the earth or the bolster just in front of your heart and use that to support you up and out. Really gently, and just coming into a seat in the center of your mat or your space. Hands can simply be in your lap. Take a moment to just feel into the difference between the two sides of the body. The sides of the head even, the neck, the shoulders, the waist, two sides of the chest, the hips. Feeling as the right side absorbs that opening, the left side absorbing that compression and grounding. Starting to slowly transition to the other side. You can simply bring that prop to the other side of your mat so that you're facing the same direction, but this time it's your right shin forward, left shin out to the side. Take that little shimmy through the hips, make them feel supported, add in any blankets, extra props around the legs. And this time it's your right side, reclining over. Again, you might hold the head with the hand if you did so on the other side, or you might lengthen that arm or bend into it, supporting the head with the upper arm. Left arm can be down by your side, bound behind you, or maybe rippling overhead, lengthened or bent. Peeling left side of the chest up towards the ceiling. Softening through the right side down into that prop. Effortless in the face, in the feet, top to bottom, letting go. The sensations here, the movement of the breath that's here, letting these be your gentle anchors to the present moment, rooting back into them as you need when the mind wanders away. 3 final slow breaths here. And when you're ready, if that left arm is overhead, slowly release that first. Be gentle with the shoulder. Plant the hand in the front of your heart and gently guide yourself up towards your seated rebound. Once more, just sitting in stillness, being curious and intimate with subtle sensations between the two sides. Watching how your cells, your tissues receive that input. Starting to move into our final shape. You'll come onto your back with your bolster or either prop really out to your side. And when you land onto your back, press into your feet to lift your hips and then slide your prop underneath your hips to elevate the sacrum. From here, your feet can lift up to the ceiling, coming into your waterfall shape. An option for arms to be open. They might be overhead or they can land on the body. Letting go of all effort in your legs, ankles, knees, the space between the legs relaxed. And let this be the grounding of your heart. We've opened up to receive. Now we contain that new energy and nourishment. Really drawing it in and holding it for ourselves. Allow yourself to be fully present for what's here in your heart in this moment. Take a final breath in
Slow breath out. Bring your arms to the side if not already. Let your knees slowly drop towards your chest. Sitting in this little ball for a moment, perhaps feeling coolness cleansing in the feet, the ankles. And then land your feet to the other side of your prop onto the earth and find your savasana. You might like to slide that bolster or the equivalent under your knees. You might like a blanket over your body, something over your eyes. Resting here, allowing your batteries to recharge. Let the practice do the work as you simply let go, receive. I'll guide you out when it's time. Taking a slow breath in and a soft breath out. Allow your awareness to gently drift to the surface, to your body resting on your mat. The hum of energy, this resonance of your practice, still there in your cells. An awareness widening to include the sounds in your space, the sounds beyond from as far away as you can hear them. When you feel ready, you might bring some movement back into your body, deepen your breath, and eventually moving towards a seat to close off. When you get there, drawing hands to heart center in Anjali Mudra. Bowing down towards your heart. In gratitude for yourself for showing up and making the time to practice and be still. Honor your heart. Honor its limits in what it can give, in balance with how much it needs to receive. Taking a final clearing breath to close, breathing into the heart. Pause at the top. Slow breath out the mouth. Namaste. Enjoy the rest of your day or week. I'll see you next time.